Hi everyone, welcome to our webinar today. I'm just going to let a few people to filter in. Good to see you, so many of you joining. I'll just give it a few more seconds to let people come into the room. Right. Super. I'll just give it another, see other people coming in now. And then we'll get started shortly. As a way of introduction, I'm Annie. I'm on the success team here at Swoop for Advisors, and I'm joined by Danny from Aconi, who's going to run through how we're able to assist your clients when it comes to savings. Okay, I think there's a few more people filtering in, but we'll kick off and we'll share the recording afterwards. But essentially, the agenda for today is we're going to run through a bit of a Swoop overview, just as a reminder of how we're able to help support your clients. We're going to run through, so the aim of the session is to run through how we can help with savings. So we'll touch on the energy, credit scores, foreign exchange, pensions, insurance, how to spot those opportunities. And then I will hand over to Danny, who is going to do a run through of our partner, Aconi. So always like this product map. I think it's a really good reminder of how we're able to assist your clients across loans, grants, equity, and business savings. Obviously, I would say 99% of our leads that we get in are for the sort of loan side, but the savings side is so important because if we can save a business money, then that is absolutely the right thing to do. It enhances client stickiness and makes you look fantastic as well. Every business wants to be able to save money. Touching on energy, this is a really easy way to make some savings for your clients that are paying for their energy bills. So, through our energy partner, we can make sure your clients get the best possible energy deal that they're eligible for. All we need is their last utility bill, which you can upload into the documents section of the platform. And then what we will do is go to our partner and they will come back and quote with different energy suppliers based on their latest energy bill, and we are seeing savings in the thousands of pounds. So it's very simple on your side just to send us that last copy of the energy bill, and we'll send you a document to present to your client, and then they can take it from there. It has been a volatile market coming up in July, so it is a good time now to have a look and let us assess if there are savings that can be made. There is expected to be more fluctuations as there is maintenance about to start in the Norwegian gas field. So get those utility bills over to us so that we can see if there are savings that can be made. And we've got just a bit of an overview here on the July energy market so that you can see that volatility with the high summer demand, with the extreme temperatures in Asia. There was below average wind generation in the UK, and with the gas market, the gas storage remains robust at 86% capacity. And then that ongoing maintenance and market uncertainty also contributes to the volatility. But you don't need to worry too much about that. You just need to get those utility bills over to us, and then we can do the rest. Credit scores. This is another really important way that we're able to support your clients. Having a healthy business credit score is so important. It improves terms with suppliers. It gives them access to better interest rates. It allows us to go to the best choice of lenders. And if they're tendering for work, it improves their chances of success there. What our partner does is a free credit report for your business, and they showcase the score across Experian, CreditSafe, Equifax, the sort of main 5 providers, and it gives the minimum and maximum of the scores in the last 12 months. If the score is low, it's not the end of the world. What our partner can do is help work with them to improve it. They work on a success fee only basis. So if they can't help improve that score, it's not going to cost your client anything. But we have a lot of success in this area where we have clients that have been looking for funding. They might not be have a healthy credit score, so we've not been able to help them. They go through the credit score improvement service, and then we can get them the funding that they need for their business. This is just an example of the report that we would send over, and we would also give some insights into that. So for this business, you can see their current rating with CreditSafe is 34, Experian 15, and Equifax is 6. To have a healthy credit score to get access to funding, that would need to be over 45. So this is a business that we would recommend go into that credit score improvement service. You can request the report by messaging your success manager or under the savings products page on the portal, you can just press the button for request a report. We can also help with your clients that are dealing with foreign transactions. So through our partner Alt21, they bring multi-currency solutions. They make it accessible, simple, and transparent for business owners and finance teams worldwide. What they can do is look at multi-currency accounts, cross-border payments, currency exchange, and FX hedging online. Our partners there are really happy to have conversations with your clients and support them on that journey. If you've got clients that are dealing with foreign transactions and using their banks, this tends to be very expensive. Really good fact here, that in 2022, £2.8 billion was lost to hidden international banking fees. So if you do have clients dealing with FX, it's well worth sending them our way so we can make an introduction. And then Alt21 will enable them to get access to the right FX products cost effectively, and they'll allow them to make more educated decisions as well. Pensions is another area. This is relatively new to Swoop. But through our partner Husky, we are able to help set up workplace pensions, get your clients on that are paying for pensions to help them get set up with salary sacrifice, which is a saving to the business, and also means more money into their employees' pockets as well. Um, it's well worth having a think if you've got clients setting up and bringing on staff. You can make the introduction, and our partners Husky will talk them through the different options as well. And again, in the hub under the savings product, there is a tab for pensions where you can register your interest and we will reach out to you or your client. Business insurance, we can help with every type of business insurance that you can imagine. You can register your interest again through the platform under the savings products and the insurance tab, but we can help with your cyber insurance, trade insurance, group private medical insurance, group income protection, key person, every insurance that you can think of a business needing. We're very happy to get those conversations and introductions made to our partners. We can do a review as well of existing insurances to make sure that your clients aren't paying too much as well. So if you've got clients setting up or wanting to do a review, just make sure that you make the introduction to us. We're very happy to have those conversations. In terms of spotting opportunities, again, it's just having those conversations with your clients. Have a think, do you have clients that have got a large purchase coming up overseas? That's a good option to have a look at the FX partner. Do they make or receive payments internationally? Are they paying too much for their energy, or are they just paying for their energy bill and would like a review? Do they have a credit score that's not accurately reflecting their business? Are they getting declined for credit? It's worth having a look at the business credit score. And again, do they have or have they built up large cash reserves? And that's where our deposit savings account and our partner Aconi comes in. And what I'll do is hand you over to Danny, who will do a full run through of the Aconi platform. I know that lots of you are using it, which is great. And Danny's very happy to answer any questions. So please do put them in the Q&A box. But yeah, over to you, Danny. I'll let you share your screen.
Excellent. Can we see the right screen here?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Brilliant. So yeah, thank you all for your time today. So I'm here to talk through the Aconi platform, how to access the best rates and some interest for customers. So I'll just go through the agenda. So we'll cover off what a cash aggregator actually is, a bit about the Aconi platform and the benefits that we offer, what type of clients we can accommodate, the sign-up process, a little bit about ESG and sustainability, and just a final recap of the benefits of partnering with Aconi. So yeah, a cash aggregator. So the FCA official term is a deposit aggregator, and these aggregators came into the market around 2016, but it's still a really unknown sector. So people are used to going to compare the market and Money Supermarket to get cheaper car insurance, but to compare different savings accounts all in one place, still very, very unknown. So what the philosophy behind the company is to bring together all different banks, deposit types, different solutions, all in one place. So you can easily look through different options and better spread money across multiple banks. So as a cash management platform, we do all the KYC and AML checks for all the bank partners. So we've got access to around 20 different banks. We do all of the compliance, all of the due diligence on behalf of the banks. And yeah, it's a really good place. So if you've got a customer that wants to maximize their FSCS protection, it's really easily done. So we've, as a small visual there to say we've got multiple banks into a Coney, and then the customer gets the benefit of those. So the platform itself, so we're an API-led system. We've got open banking tools, which you can link to accounts you've got off platform, but it'll collate all the accounts that you've got through a Coney all in one place. Banks will compete on the platform. So we've got a table that filters all the best rates all in one place, and banks are particularly keen to support this way of doing business. It takes away a lot of the admin for them. So you'll often find that there are better rates on the Coney platform than if you went directly to that same bank. And we do get a lot on that basis that offer Coney exclusives. So it may be that you go directly to a bank, they don't have a solution, they don't have a savings product for a charity, for instance, whereas you may well see that same bank on the Coney platform with an exclusive deal. So we've got a very high standard of governance. As you can imagine, we work with multiple banks. We have to make sure that our processes are compliant with what they require, because we do all of them checks. Yeah, the bank then doesn't need to. So they've approved our process, they've assessed our security and everything that goes with it, and that's why we do those checks. So we've got a really good in-house legal and compliance team, and again with working with multiple entities, yeah, we often need their guidance. We're continuously reviewing this on a daily basis. We've got a lot of consumer duty reports that we put together. If we're going to do a financial promotion, we need to make sure it's clear, it's accurate, and it just allows that confidence in us, so you can talk about a Coney with confidence to know that, yeah, although this is a new concept to a lot of people, all those checks are all done, and we're very much a regulated entity. So the different type of accounts that we can cater for. So this is all via the system. We can help with individuals. If you've got any power of attorney, court of protection, we'll have a manual form for those type of clients. We've got a SIP and a SAS solution if you want to put some cash on the platform, but also limited companies, big corporate companies, partnerships, religious organizations. All of these are options within the platform. So once, so this is the page to go to. This is the Swoop white label facility. So we've been working with Swoop for many years now. So we've for continuity, we've branded our solution with the Swoop banner, and it allows nice continuity between all the things that Swoop offers. So we've white labeled this facility. This is the starting point. So if you want to see what interest rates are on the platform, how to get access to it, I'll put the link just at the bottom there. So this is the home page. Once you're signed in, so you'll only need to get access into the system, just your name, company details, and an email address, and then you can get into the platform. So we'll go straight into, we've got a rate searcher facility. This is where you can filter things through business clients, individuals. You can then select which term you're looking for. So it could be an instant access that a customer's perhaps got a short-term need. You might have a customer that says, actually, these funds are going to be surplus for 12, 18 months. You can filter the different options available on this system. And it's live, it's interactive. So if you change the amount you put in, it will change the interest rates that we're going to pay. But it may be that the occasional bank will have a minimum level of support that they require. Some as low as £1,000, others would prefer 50,000 or more. So this is how you can filter through all the different accounts really easily. And we put it in the top interest rates first. And it will also give you an overview of the interest that will generate at maturity. So in the example that's on the screen, so it's £250,000 deposits, the interest rate's 4.99. With it being a 6-month product, so the interest at maturity would equate to 6,100. So this is your visual to navigate through all the different product types we've got, to be really clear on what you need, and the system will show that to you. Once you've seen a bank or a products that you particularly like, we will then give an overview of that bank. So it just confirms the interest rate, how often is the maturity going to be paid, what's the minimum requirements to open it, a final eligibility check to see that is this for the right type of customer. We've got the FSCS protection, that's with all bank partners on our platform. They're all party to the FSCS protection, and you can go into the terms and conditions here. So this is a recap of the bank of choice that you've selected. There's a different view. We've got a savings planning tab. So what this does is it bookmarks if you've selected various different accounts. So you might have clicked the BLME product here, then you might have chosen a Sainsbury's. We'll collate all of the selections on this tab to the right. What this will then show is if you say got £200,000 that you're putting onto the platform, and you might want to split that between one bank, that would say you've exceeded your FSCS protection. And then you can then look through and you can spread that between different banks, which will then collate all of the funds that you've put on, and it will show you the FSCS protection that comes with that. So you can split if it's an individual account, it's 85,000 per account. This will then show that. If it's a joint account, of course, it's 170,000. This will give you the overview. So you don't need to worry that, if I miscalculated, it will summarize everything here. The next slide is once you're set up. So we have two solutions. So you could utilize this for your own business cash. If you yourselves want to put some money on the platform, you will see it in the accounts overview. So once you're all set up, you will see this is your account, this is how much you've got invested, this is the maturity value. But likewise, you'll see there's a create new clients option. So if you've got customers that you want to recommend this platform to, you would click that button, put their email address in, and then they would get a link to sign up to the platform. And that customer would then show on your dashboard with an overview of how much they've put on the platform. If they need assistance or if they're unsure of anything, you can then click on view details, and you'll have the same view that your customer will, and you can help navigate them if ever needed. Once a customer's set up, so for example, if it's an individual, the system's tailored to just show individual relevant banks. So there'll be no mistakes from a customer there. They've tried to open a business account, it will only show relevant banks for the type of customer that they are. The other thing we do, so if you are going to be recommending us to customers, we've got an online journey for individuals and for businesses, but for power of attorneys, they're a bit more of an involved process. So we have application forms. Some people would prefer to do it on a paper application. So here's where you can download these documents, any fees that will be applicable. I don't cover it in any of these slides. There is a platform fee which I will share after the meeting. So we charge a percentage of the total cash on the platform. So, for example, if a customer has put £100,000 on the platform, that would equate to £62 a quarter, and that's the full cost of utilising this. It's based on a percentage of the overall value. But this is a really good resource centre where you can go in, download the forms, and then on the form it shows you where to send them through. This is what the form looks like, just so you can see there. You've got, this is where to email it to. If you're unsure, there's a phone number here, and it's a nice form where, although PDF, you can type straight into it, which a lot of customers find helpful. So I've done a snapshot of interest rates that are via the platform today. We're seeing in the market at the moment, with the Bank of England earlier this month lowering the base rate, we're seeing a real influx in people securing some longer term fixed deposits. So between one year and 2 years, we've got customers that have moved their instant access over to fixed terms because it's generating more interest. And what this does is just protects against any further lowerings. So we do expect, from speaking to our bank partners, in the next 12 to 18 months, we think it will go down a further 2 times. So the base rate, we think, will drop 0.5% by this time in 18 months. So again, it's one of those good conversation points with the customer to say, if you have got these funds and you're okay to put them away for 12, 18 months, this is what it will generate. You can spread that between multiple banks, so it's completely protected by the governments with the FSCS protection. It's a real sure thing investment. And another thing which is worth mentioning, so although Aconi is the platform, we facilitate funds going to our various bank partners, they are never Aconi funds. So we have a trust account that the customer pays into. So if anything ever happened to Aconi, it would not be relevant that them funds are in a trust held account for the customer. But yeah, fixed term deposits, very much a talking point. There's what we want to do more of as a business is we want to work with more green banks. We really like to support green initiatives. We've got a Planet Saver account that we've not long launched. So the idea behind this is that it will, customers who are caring about these certain initiatives, so this one helps to take plastic out of the ocean, it supports wildlife. So by opening an account via the Planet Saver deposit we've set up, we share the interest with the charity. So as a business, you may have surplus funds, you can put them on even on an instant access. 1% of the interest generated will go to the chosen charity, and we also can then track what your interest has contributed towards. So we're looking to do more and more of this and get more and more banks on that are green, and we're going to have a flag on the rate searcher which will show different bank types. So we really like to ensure to support these initiatives. You'll see more as we go. I won't read through all of this. I'll share the slides. But yeah, if you've got anything that you feel you'd like to set up something similar, if there's a charity you'd like to support, we'd like to talk to you about it. So that's this. And just as a final recap, so this is you as an introducer to Aconi and via the whole Swoop arrangement that we've got. The benefits, we do offer additional revenue, so we can share that fee that I mentioned before. It's really good for client retention. It's just diversifying the things that you're offering. It's a good cross-selling opportunity. It's perhaps talking about funds that you perhaps wouldn't normally. If you're talking to a customer about your core appetite, it's a good additional solution that you can offer. It's a good advantage. I don't know how many other accountants have access to a solution like this. Everything on the platform has been built to allow you to easily link customers to Aconi and to yourself with an overview. and it's good for data insights. So just the small thing that I mentioned there with fixed term deposits are very much in appetite right now. It's locking in money. It's going against, if rates are going to fall, you can secure longer term. So we'll share those insights with you. And essentially, that's a whistle stop tour of Oconee. So what I would really welcome, if you want to go into more detail in how to add clients, how would it work, things that to talk about, I'd welcome any follow-up meetings. My details are here. You can also send that via Swoop. But I'd love to talk more detail with any of you. So yeah, please, if you've got any questions, you can email me there. You've got my number. I would welcome a follow-up call. But yes, that's Oconee in a nutshell. So I think.
Amazing. Thanks, Danny. If anyone's got any questions, there is a Q&A box just below on the screen. So please do ask any questions. But what we will do is share these slides with you, and feel free to set up a meeting on any part of the savings. I can go into more detail on everything that I've run through. And like Danny said, he's very happy to have follow-up conversations as well. But yeah, essentially just remember that we are very much here to help support your clients with their business savings, not just the loan side and equity and grants. So any opportunities that come up, think about getting them on the platform, making that introduction and seeing how we can help. Brilliant. I don't think we've got any questions, so let's wrap that up in time for everyone's lunch.
Oh, brilliant.
Brilliant. Thanks, Danny. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.